YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury on a budget, so if you are into that sort of thing, make sure you like the videos and subscribe if you haven't done that already, and click that bell notification icon to be notified when I post a new video. Today I'm doing a requested video on a tour of my closet. Now, I don't think my closet is all that special. Maybe you could get a few organizing tips from it, or a few decorating tips. I have some decor and the different ways I display my jewelry in particular, but it's not a fancy closet. It's a good size for me. I'd love it to be bigger, who wouldn't? But I'm doing it because several people have asked for it. So here we go.
Aaron, do you want to show people the closet? Are you ready? Are you ready to show people the closet? Oh, he's so excited.
Flip the light on and head in. Go bear. Oh, wrong door, bear. In here. Go bear. Go Baron. Well, he doesn't want to go in the closet. All right, let's start with an overview here. Here we go. There we are in the mirror at the end. And you can't see the things behind the door, of course. But that's what it looks like. That's the size. And then back here, there's a little bit more stuff. I hear a grumbling outside the door. Let's see. Oh, it's Roxy. Hi, Roxy. You want to come give a closet tour too? People miss you, Roxy. They've been asking about you and Baron and Vincent. They have. Are you both? Oh, hello. Are you both giving closet tours? You're gonna make me do it by myself? What are you thinking? What's on your brain? Ah! Okay, I'm gonna shut the door. I'm trying to get some work done here. Okay, so actually let's start on the floor here. The closet is not what I would really love it to be. I'd love if I had wood shelving and more space and better lighting. The lighting in here is terrible, but I live in an apartment, so you have to deal with what you're given, and I have wire shelving. The boyfriend just put the second row of shelves up there, and I have a lot of stuff I have to fit into this space too, so it's not as pretty and like minimalist as I would love it to look, because it's both closet, getting ready area, and storage space for a lot of different things. In this plastic cabinet, I have sewing things and some art supplies. In these bottom drawers, I have art supplies, and the top drawer here is hardware. This is a plastic laundry hamper that's made to look like wicker, kind of. I thought that was really pretty. It was a bit expensive at Target a while back. I think it was about $60. Would not normally spend that on a hamper, but I wanted something that looked nice. This I just don't know what to do with. It's all my CDs and DVDs from years ago that you don't really use anymore, but I don't want to get rid of them either, because like the CDs I could upload to iTunes, really need to do that. On top of this bookshelf, I have a bunch of hats. Those are for summer at the beach and also for photography. So when we're out in the heat, I'm very sensitive to the sun. I burn very, very quickly, so I have to have a hat. And in here I have a bunch of dust bags, and then this is some handbag stuff, like handbag cleaning supplies. This is the handbag paint that I got for Christmas. In here I have my receipts for my handbags. These are some empty jewelry boxes, like James Avery and Tiffany, that sort of thing. These are some curtains that I had in the living room at the last apartment. They're really big, long curtains, floor to ceiling. They're blackout curtains, and I thought I might hang them here in my office, but I've decided not to. But I don't want to get rid of them because we won't be in this apartment forever. We have no plans to move anytime soon, but we won't be here forever, and I might want them again. They were a little pricey. And then in here I have a bunch of electronics, trying to keep all that stuff hidden so it looks a little neater. This corner, I hate seeing all this here because it is just so unattractive, but it's a bunch of canvases. Some of those are my paintings, some are artwork from other people that I've collected over the years. I like a minimalist approach to decorating, or at least more minimal than I have done most of my life. In our last apartment, we had all these hanging in the walls in the bedroom space, and the walls were just totally covered, and it made it feel really tight and closed in. So I didn't want to do that here, and I didn't want to put them outside in our storage unit, which is not climate controlled. So I've got them in here. It looks really cluttered and terrible, but they're safe at least. Here I have a big mirror. I got this when we moved to this apartment, and wanted something like that for a while. What I would like to do, besides being able to see my outfits, is do kind of outfits of the day photographs, but it's really dark in here. You can see that I'm quite dark. So I have this light and this light that are not hooked up yet. I just clipped them up there today. I'm hoping I can run an extension cord or something because there are no outlets in here. Plug that in to shine on myself and get better light, but then the light will be pointing at the camera, so I don't know. Behind the mirror, you may be able to tell I have my sewing table. I have some other larger canvases and a couple of walking sticks for when we do photography hikes. And then on this shelf, let's do that next. In that box I have some SLGs, some jewelry that I don't wear very often, some dust bags. This is a collar that when we adopted Roxy, the president of the Dachshund Rescue gave this to me. It's a Coach collar, very cute. The only reason Roxy's not wearing it is because it's too big for her. So I've kept it. It has this cute little dog on the front, but I just keep it there on display. These are some handbags and SLGs. These are some bag straps that I keep rolled up and in dust bags. I have my Gucci card case in use at the moment. This is my little Chanel card case. Just keep that stacked there. One of the things with my closet, and one of the things that makes it look so cluttered, one of the many things that makes it look so cluttered, is that I have to be able to see all of my things in order to use them. If I don't see them, I'll forget I have them because I have so much stuff, I won't use it. So that's why all the jewelry is out, all the handbags, SLGs are out. Even though they're in the dust bags, at least I know what I have because I know what's in each dust bag. Here I have my sunglasses. I just bought these today at TJ Maxx. I do not spend a bunch of money on sunglasses because I break them and scratch them, so I buy cheap sunglasses. How do those look? I like them. With the sunglasses, I have my sunglasses cases. I have, because I didn't know where else to put it, this little Statue of Liberty bell that I got when I was a kid when we went to New York, and my Henry Bendel tray with their Fifth Avenue building. And they just closed a few days ago. I have another Henry Bendel tray here with dogs on it. That's why I was attracted to that one. And I've got my little Aldo trunk bag and this little wooden hand that I got from a friend for Christmas this year. And then on the tray, oh, down here are my little Dachshunds. This was Baron and Sebastian, little Limoges boxes. And this is a Henry Bendel ring holder with a dog on it. And I have two of these Dachshund ring holders that were both gifts from people. Have a few earrings on that one. And some Dachshund brooches on that one. My little Louis Vuitton pins are there on display. And moving over here, I have a few necklaces. In the bag is a silver collar necklace from James Avery that I put pendants on. This camellia was a handmade gift from a subscriber. It's beautiful. And then I have a little Henry Bendel jewelry box and just a little decorative gift box. I have a few necklaces, some chunky beaded necklaces mostly, hanging there. And then here I have some miscellaneous things, some bracelets, and some big chunky statement earrings. And then over here I have all of my other earrings on display. I just went through my closet yesterday and today and clean some things out for Goodwill. I'm pretty good about doing that. I don't get super attached to things. Some things I do. This is my charm bracelet, so I have to have that out so I remember to wear it. And this bracelet I meant to put away. These earrings are broken, so they're out so I can fix them. Down here on top of that storage cabinet is some candy from Christmas and a guitar strap that I want to turn into a bag strap. And then these two stuffed animals were mine when I was a baby, and I've always held on to them. So I just said I didn't hold on to things and don't get too sentimental, but yeah, that kind of contradicts myself, doesn't it? You may have noticed this Birds of the Rainforest sign back here. That is from when I worked in the bird department at the Houston Zoo. They renovated the birdhouse when I was there, and this was in the old birdhouse. I got to take it. This sign is also from the birdhouse, and I love that. I think it's so funny. That little dachshund magnet is from one of you, from one of my subscribers. It was on a Christmas card she sent. I'll show you some of the artwork I've got on the wall here. This was a gift from a friend, a co-worker. She got this in New Orleans. Cute little dachshund photo. This I picked up in New Braunfels. Sorry about the dogs, they're barking at the door. I'll close the closet door here. Maybe that'll help block them out some. So I got this in New Braunfels. It's a pastel drawing. I think it might be oil pastel. It's a little difficult to tell. This I purchased off an artist on Etsy. It's a pencil drawing. Dogs. Flying frog I got in New Orleans at a voodoo shop. That's one of my paintings from a long time ago. One of the dogs that we had growing up. This is also one of my paintings. When I lived in Queens, I had a view of the Empire State Building, and this was my view. Just a quick little Impressionist style painting there. I have my Twilly scarves hanging up here so that I can see all of them, so I know what I have to go with different outfits. I don't have to dig through drawers to find anything. There's a painting that Sebastian did. I need to get that matted and framed at some point, but for right now it's just pinned to my wall. This painting, which is a little hard to see with all the reflections. This painting I got in Burano, Italy, and it's an oil painting of Burano by someone who lives in Burano. Burano, if you don't know, is a very colorful place. It looks just like this. It has canals running through it. It's near Venice and near Murano, where they make the glass. And Burano is known for their lace and for their really colorful buildings. We went over there and took a bunch of pictures. Here's where I have all my bag charms stored. I found the best way for me to hang them all, keep them organized, and be able to see them was to use these tie racks. And I'll link those below in case you're interested. So this one I just have hanging on the shelf, and then these two are pinned to the wall. And it's so helpful being able to see everything. Up above I have two shelves that are mostly full of handbags. So this whole row is all Louis Vuitton except for that one, which is an Aldo bag that is, it looks like a Speedy inspired bag. And then I have the Birkin inspired bags and Kelly inspired bags up there from Fashionphile. And then that is the fake Louis Vuitton that I never carry, but I think it's pretty, so I keep it on display. I'd really like to take all these bags out of the dust bags and display them where I can see them better. I think it would look prettier. And it doesn't seem to be dusty in here, but I'm mostly nervous about still getting dust on the inside of my bags, even though it doesn't seem to be dusty. Bags with the vachetta, I don't really want to have the vachetta exposed. What do you guys think I should do? Should I take them out? Should I take some of them out? It would look pretty to have them displayed. I'm thinking I want to at least turn the Birkin inspired bags kind of sideways so I can see them better. But look at all that space for more handbags. That's one of my paintings from college quite a while ago now. That was one of our Doberman growing up. And there's where I'm keeping the Chanel inspired collection. Do a little sweep here for you of each of them. They look lovely together. I'm waiting for one more. It's gonna go right there. And then up here, this is also really cluttered and terrible looking, and that is just storage stuff, mostly Christmas. Louis Vuitton box full of smaller Louis Vuitton boxes. This is dog stuff. Those are all shopping bags. Why do I keep those? I have no idea. This is summer beachy stuff. And then I've got my clothes. Over here, tank tops and swimsuits, jackets, and then all my tops, my jeans, and I'm not a fan of slacks. I really like jeans more than anything else, but I have one pair of slacks there. I need to do some laundry too. I've only got 2 pair left. Have you guys ever heard of a capsule wardrobe? I haven't consciously done that, but I researched it a few years ago, and it's kind of been in the back of my mind ever since. And even though I don't consciously have a capsule wardrobe, I kind of have a capsule wardrobe. So if you'd like to know more about that, I've been looking at it again lately and researching it and getting more information and being a little bit more deliberate about it just in the last few days. So if you'd like more information about that, if you'd like me to talk about capsule wardrobes and what I'm doing, let me know in the comment section below. On this tie or scarf rack, not really sure, I have a bunch of straps, all the ones that are removable from all of my bags and some that I've bought on Amazon, and those all hang there so I can mix and match those with my handbags. Then I have my scarves, the smallest ones up front, and my big silk square scarves, and then like the regular scarves for warmth, and the big heavy thick scarves. Below that I have these boxes that are full of more scarves. I have way too many scarves, but that's something that I have difficulty getting rid of. I don't know why. Some of them have a little bit of sentimental value, like there are some that I got in Italy, and I wear some of these, but mostly they're things that I wear every once in a while. And I really ought to try to pare that down better. Here's some winter stuff that I pulled out for winter, gloves and slippers and things like that. And then underneath, there's my shirts there. Underneath that, it's going to be kind of hard to see, is where I have my pajamas and athletic clothes, stuff that doesn't need to be hung and it doesn't matter if it's wrinkled. Below that, I have some bookshelves. So this is a tall bookshelf that I have laying on its side, and then that's a shoe rack on top of it. And I used to, in the smaller apartment, the last place where we were, I had, you know, those over-the-door shoe racks and the shoes were all in there. And that was annoying. I think this is much prettier. I think it works better. I can organize things by color, and I think it looks nice. On the bottom I have some things I'd like to get rid of, but because they're just taking up space, but I also don't want to get rid of them. So like old photos, you don't want to get rid of old family photos, yearbooks, old calendars. Sometimes I go back in those to reference them, so it's frustrating because it takes up so much storage space, but it's not something I want to get rid of. This is some more artwork that I don't have hung, piles of shoes. This is some sewing projects that I need to get to. And then over here is the part of my closet that I probably like the least besides that shelf. So I've got my ladder so I can reach things up top, but this is hobby stuff. So wrapping paper here, and then bags for wrapping and boxes for wrapping. These are sewing patterns, ribbon and bows and tissue paper for wrapping, sewing thread. This is something for sewing, but I forget. Serger and sewing machine, extra camera gear that every once in a while I use, painting supplies, a little tabletop easel, all my paints, a scrapbook, one of those things I don't want to get rid of, and my camera backpack with my camera and lenses. Wanted to show you too these. They're not very pretty, but they help me with organizing my jewelry. So it's, you can see it just hangs on a hanger. It's a jewelry organizer with these plastic pockets. I have big chunky necklaces in there, and then some necklaces hanging, some pendants in here, and then some longer necklaces there. And again, that just keeps things out where I can see them. Well, that is my closet. It took a long time because I was really detailed about it. Hope you don't mind. Hope you got some organization tips, or a few ideas anyway. And that is the closet tour.